Well, thank you. As we continue to hear the story that God is doing in our midst, I don't want you to miss this. Continue until we get to the dot. And now, growing as a disciple of Jesus, I know there are many things you have been encountering. God has been teaching you many things. But I want also to hear from you. What does it mean to be a true follower of Jesus Christ?
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
This is a very important thing to me, and I
Mm,
believe to also a lot of believers. Being a true disciple of Jesus Christ,
mm,
for me,
mm,
is really looking closely at the life of Christ
mm.
and trying to portray that life as
Yeah.
much as one can,
Mm,
especially when it comes to love.
mm. Wow, love.
Yeah,
Mm,
Jesus talk about love a lot of times.
mm,
You hear him the scripture saying, "I've not come to give you a new commandment, but that
mm,
same old commandment, love."
mm,
Now, whenever I come around believers and disciples,
mm,
I just see this. Jesus knew why he emphasized love continuously,
mm,
because when you are in a relationship, for instance, with the woman,
mm, mm.
I know you're married.
Yes, I'm married. I'm married.
When you before, yeah, even now that you are married,
Mm,
because of love, there are things that you can do
yeah,
that the normal you
cannot do.
cannot do.
Yeah, I
So,
understand.
and Jesus emphasized that, because if you love me, he said, you will obey my commandment, and that command is love. So,
Mm.
when we love Christ, it will be easy for us to love others and to love what Christ wants us to do.
Wow, so it will be seen in obedience.
Obedience.
Wow. And that is this amazing, friends, getting to know that to be a true follower of Jesus Christ is seen through obedience. And getting to know what are some of the discipline as a true follower of Jesus Christ must really put as something very important.
Ah, when it comes to obedience,
Yeah.
naturally man want to disobey.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes
Eh,
it's when they said, you hear, do not do this,
eh.
then you want to try it and see what will happen if I do it.
So man is the only
Uh,
creature that want to try what they are not supposed to try.
yeah.
Ah, la 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 la.
So,
Mm,
but for us who are in love with Christ,
mm.
one thing or some of the things we do, just like I give you an example with a relationship,
Mm.
you want to always make her happy.
Wow.
And the moment she is not happy,
Happy.
your happiness ceases.
You don't feel life.
You feel, the world has come to an end. So,
So I love the fact that you say that it is only human being who want to be what they are not supposed to be.
yeah,
And that's why we see there are people who want to be homosexual.
yeah,
But animal knows that they have to be go for a woman.
yeah. So, yeah, because
Hey.
even throughout the scriptures, you see people trying to don't do this, they still go ahead to do it. And at the
Wow.
end, some will like, God is merciful. But then, as disciples of God, Christ,
Mm, mm.
one of the disciplines is for us to be able to deny ourselves the
Wow.
desires of the flesh and focus on making Christ happy, pleasing Christ.
So the greatest enemies of my obedience to Christ is my flesh.
That is it.
And I always carry my flesh with me.
Yeah.
So as a follower of Jesus Christ, you get to know it is the flesh you carry that can make you not be obedient to Christ.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, my brother. I'm getting to know many things today. And I believe our viewer there will also learn something from it. And how do I maintain, or how do you maintain your intimacy with Christ or with God?
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Mm.
When you are in love, you always want to hear the voice of the person you love.
Wow.
So,
Communication.
communication.
Mm.
So when you are in constant communication, you realize that the more you communicate, the more that bond,
You go deeper.
it goes deeper.
Wow.
And there are times that you stay together with somebody, you can begin to think the same way as that person
Because of the communication.
because of that communication and
Mm.
relationship.
Get that very clear that if you want to be intimacy with God, communication is number one priority. Thank you. Go ahead.
And you communicate one through the scriptures,
Bible reading,
Bible reading,
Mm.
memorization,
Mm.
and then
Bible study.
yeah, Bible study.
Eh,
And another thing is through prayers.
wow.
As you pray, you speak to him,
Mm.
he responds. And sometimes when responded, he will point you back to the scriptures.
Wow. He will never go outside the scripture
His communication is
in his word.
in his word.
And that's what God does.
Yeah, he
Wow.
speaks to us through his word. And that is why, when he says something, even as his followers, when we feel something is going on, we are having some thoughts, the yardstick to judge the authenticity of those thoughts is through the scriptures.
Wow.
So when you have some thoughts or you want to do something, then you check, is this in line with the scriptures? What does the scripture say about this?
So would that mean that that's why Jesus Christ says, if you know the truth, then the truth will set you free?
And he's the truth.
Wow. Himself is the truth.
Yes. So if you know him, you are free.
I see. Jesus Christ says, I am the truth. And if you want to be free, get the truth.
Yeah. So
And I love the fact when you say, I am the light the world needs.
yeah. Yeah, so that is it for us as disciples of Christ.
Wow. And that is amazing. And by the way, as you follow Christ, there are promises he has made. He has promised to protect us. He has promised to be with us. He will never depart from us. But he has also promised suffering.
Yeah.
So I want to ask, what challenges have you faced in your Christian journey, and how has God helped you to overcome them?
When I when I started, some people thought I was mad. And yes, I was mad.
Because you're taking a journey, no one has.
Yeah.
I remember my words. But let me first listen to you.
People are going this way, and then you say, like, I'm going the other way. And it's like, okay, these guys were together. They are making money. They are making some progress in their lives. Well, for you, you are indeed that same spot where they left you for years. So, you feel, even you, at some certain point, you begin to doubt, am I really doing the right thing? But as you said earlier, Christ didn't just promise us the easy way.
So it's like you begin feeling as if the work you're doing is not the real work.
Yeah. I'm telling you, when I finished that youth service, as I said earlier, I began work
in Nigeria.
Yeah, back home. So while I was working, I wasn't working on a full time. So, and the payment for a staff who is not full time is just nothing to write home about. And so I am the firstborn at home, and there were expectations.
Everyone are looking to you.
Yeah, but then firstborn can't deliver. When there are needs, I also was looking for help. So all those things were, in fact, at a certain point, my father said, I'm coming to where you are to pack you up and take you back home. It's better I see you every day. Yeah, than to let you go. But in everything for me, in fact, at a certain point, I planned I was going to pack my luggages from that place where God said I should be. And just go back home.
And just remember, if there's any real work on her that was backed by God's authority, then making disciples.
Yeah, that is the best.
He said in Matthew 28, verse 18 to 20, that all authority
in heaven
and on earth has been given to me. And because of that authority, therefore, go and make disciples. So if there's any work that has the backing of heaven, then it's making
disciples. Yeah. So I stayed.
That's one of the challenges that you face.
Yeah.
So how did you build the conviction to know that I think this is what God wanted to do for my life?
When you do, even when you get discouraged, there are some fruits that you see. And then you even forget all the pains
that you're going
that you are going through. So when I begin to hear some of those people saying, this is what God has done in my life, this was where I was, and this is where I am now, and I still have hope to be better. You know, it gives you that fulfillment that,
And
yes, yeah, I'm doing it and I can do more.
because God is with me.
Yeah.
Wow. And that's what God has promised that He is going to be with us up to the end of the time.
Yeah.
So we are not doing the assignment in our own strength.
Yeah.
So let's see, because you're talking something that helps someone to draw closer to God and to help them to know what God is doing in our life.
Yeah.
So listen as we will continue to get this all together.